When they asked me if I went to church, I said no. I went to the biggest church in the world. It was the mountains. I was born in Leith, which is a suburb of Edinburgh in Scotland. And I was born on the 29th of May, 1930. We played a lot of skipping ropes and hopscotch and hide and seek. I was very good at skipping ropes with the French ropes and the Dutch ropes. My mother and father is William McCaskill, and my mother was a Davina Hasty McCaskill. She came from a family of 10 sisters and 2 brothers. And my father came from a family of 3 sisters and 2 brothers. I was very interested in music because my father had a 4-piece dance band. Well, I've always been a dancer, so I've always done Scottish country dancing, and I learned how to do square dancing, and then eventually I learned how to line dance. After the war, there was an American Royal Air Force base, and they used to send a bus in, and all the girls from the stores along Princess Street and along Rose Street and Queen Street would stand outside their offices, and this bus would pick us all up and take us out to Lookers and for dancing. And it was always nice because they always had nice cake, and of course cake was very scarce in Scotland. One of my earliest ventures, I think, was when I went to Holland. My friend and I had arranged that we'd go on a cycling holiday using youth hostels around Holland, and she backed out at the last minute, and I thought, darn, I'm not going to stop going. I came to Canada in about 1956, and I, of course, had always been a hiker in the mountains back in Scotland, but when I came here, I fell in love with the mountains, and I didn't want to go anywhere else. I had been used to swimming in the North Sea, so swimming in the glacier-fed lakes here didn't really worry me. They felt quite warm. I joined the Youth Hostel Association first, and then the Rocky Mountain Ramblers, and through them I've always done a lot of hiking in the mountains. We had youth hostels all the way up to Jasper, and we used to go on working weekends and tidy up the sheds that were being used. And these sheds were the cabins that were prisoner of war living quarters after the war. My first pair of skis were an old pair of wooden skis with a bear trap that when I pointed them downhill, they would hardly move. It's hard to remember all these things, you know. They're kind of vague now in my memory, not as clear as they used to be. I have my photographs. Well, I sit and look at my photographs, and they remind me of things.